Hi, boys and girls. I want you to get out your green folder. I'm sure I know everyone has one, okay? And then inside, these are the papers that we've been saving for our memory book. Okay, we do one every month. Natalie, this will be your first one, sweetie. And so far, you should have one for August, September, remember the apples? October, November, and December. Oops, I don't have mine. I must have put that someplace else. And then January. And I don't know if I have my February one. Yep, I do. February. Okay. So we're going to do our March one. Now, a lot of you guys don't have, you've already turned some in. Okay. Remember when we had that pickup day in December and I had everyone give me their things so I could start the memory books, which I haven't done a very good job. Oh, it's going to come down to the very end. I might have to ask for some parent help at the end, putting those together if we're able to do it. I hope so. Okay, so I want you to get the March one, okay? The March one has 2 leprechauns, rainbows, and pot of gold. Okay, this is gonna be a really easy one to write, so you are gonna do your own writing. Don't have your parents do it. When we first started, I let your parents, these were dictation. You told your mommy and daddy what to write, and they wrote the words, okay? And sometimes we still do that, but this is super easy. This is not too hard for you to write, okay? In fact, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and we're gonna do it on the board. It says, at the end of the rainbow, I hope to find. Now, the first thing that comes to your mind is probably a pot of gold, but I want you to really think about it. If you want a pot of gold, then that's what you're gonna write. What do you hope to find at the end of the rainbow? A pot of gold. You don't even have to say, I hope to find a pot of gold, because you're just finishing the sentence. A dot, dot, dot means, okay, it already says at the end of the rainbow, I hope to find. You just have to write a pot of whatever, okay? So really think about it. So I have a feeling, I know some boys and girls that really love to play video games. Maybe you want to find a big pot filled with video games, right? I think nowadays, do you just get video games online? You don't even have to buy the little discs? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, maybe you really love, let's see, maybe you really love jewelry. Maybe you love diamonds and rubies and emeralds and jewels. Maybe you want to find a pot of jewels instead of a pot of gold. Maybe you really are trying to save your money in your piggy bank, but you don't have enough. Maybe you want to find a pot filled with coins, money, dollar bills. Ooh. Let's see, I'm gonna keep thinking. Maybe you really love chocolate or cookies. You could say at the end of the rainbow, I hope to find a pot of chocolate chip cookies, or a pot of chocolate bars, or a pot of Skittles, anything you really, really love, right? Okay, I have to think of something I really like. I got it. I really love flowers, okay? So usually once a week I buy myself some flowers. I wish I had them just out in my garden that I could pick them, but I usually do Trader Joe's and I buy myself some flowers, and every week I switch up. Sometimes I buy tulips, sometimes I buy roses, sometimes I buy daffodils, sometimes I buy carnations, whatever flowers I find, and I put them on a vase on my table, and it just makes me happy. So I would love it if I found a pot of flowers, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now, here we go. Before we do this, oh look, I just cleaned my boards. I use some special cleaner, and I'm going to do that with you guys. I'm going to ask you guys to return your boards this week. I think on Friday we're going to have a drop-off day. I'll let you know, don't worry. But I cleaned it with special cleaner. Wow, it looks fantastic. It looks brand new. So remember, I'm not going to say at the end of the rainbow, I hope to find. I'm just going to start with A, okay, little a, lowercase. Now 2-finger space, pot. Okay, with a lowercase p, not capital, t. You guys, we've written that word before. Oh, that kind of got a little squiggly, but a pot of. Now, of is tricky. If I was sounding out of, I would go of, UV, but it's not. It's OF, and it is a sight word. We just don't have it. A pot of. Okay, now I'm going to put a line here with a period, okay? Because that's what you guys are going to do. A pot of chocolate chip cookies, a pot of video games, a pot of coins or money or gold or whatever you want to find. Okay, remember mine's going to say flowers. I don't want to write flowers here because I don't want everyone to copy mine. I'm going to set that right there. Okay, that's kind of like, it's called a story starter. It's called, you kind of fill in the blank. So now, let's set the cap to my marker somewhere. Well, I'll have to find it later. I don't want to waste all that time. Okay, so I'm going to get my pencil, which is right here. At the end of the rainbow, I hope to find I'm going to put 2 finger space down, pot, okay, of, okay, 2 finger space, flowers. Now, you know what? This, look at, I have a whole line left. So if I want to maybe make it, say something else, a pot of flowers because they are beautiful, okay? Or a pot of chocolate because I love it. Or a pot of gold coins because I want to get rich. A pot of video games because I love to play them. A pot of flowers because I'm going to say they smell good. Or I could say they are beautiful. I think I'll do smell. Oh, I get to use a new sight word. Smell good. Now, Mom and Dad will probably have to help you with a little bit of that, but I still want you to do your own writing. And then I'm going to write my name down at the bottom. Make sure you get your names on these guys because I don't want to, when you turn these in to me, I don't want to have to write your name for you. All right, now, there we go. I'm gonna read it to you. At the end of the rainbow, I hope to find a pot of flower. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Good thing I checked it. Flowers. I don't want one flower. I want a whole bunch. A pot of flowers because they smell good. Or I could say because they're so beautiful. Because I want to put them on my table. I want to decorate my house. Okay, now I'm going to draw a picture. Now, when I draw a picture, I like to start with pencil before I use crayons. Look, I've got all my rainbow colors right there. But I want to do pencil so that I can erase. Now watch. I'm going to do the rainbow. I'm going to go a great big arch. Okay, an arch goes from here all the way up, all the way down. But don't come too far down because we need room for a pot. Okay, so that stripe's going to be red. And then I'm going to go up again. And this one's going to be orange. I'll show you in a minute. Yellow. Green. Blue, and purple. Okay, so there's my lines that I'm going to color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may end up making 7. I'll show you why. Yeah, let's make 7. Okay, because I want to color in between these. Okay, then I need my pot. So I'm going to make a great big pot here, and I'll show you in a minute. This looks like the pots that I put on your rainbow. See my pot? Okay, and then what am I going to fill it with? Flowers. I'm going to make all sorts of different kinds of flowers. I'm going to make some tulips and some roses and some carnations and some daffodils. And I think I'm going to finish that later, boys and girls, because I don't want you guys to have to wait. Let me just put a few more in there so you can see. Now, right now, I definitely need to color. Please color your picture, boys and girls. You're saving this for your memory book. I don't have time to get you to color it later. When we get into the classroom in room 1, I do not have time to go back and give you the pages back and say, oh, you forgot to color this. Okay, it's going to go in your memory book however you do it at home. Now, I have some room, so I'm going to draw a picture of me here. This is Mrs. Jenkins. I don't want you to draw Mrs. Jenkins. I want you to draw you. I guess I should have made my hair a little more curly, huh? This is what I hope to find at the end of the rainbow. I'm going to wear a skirt. Okay. Now, maybe I could even draw a leprechaun over here. I'll do that later. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a cloud because we know we can't have a rainbow in the sky unless it's been raining, right? All right. Now, I'm going to color it. And I want to show you that too because I don't want you just to take this. Watch. Red. I know this has taken a little time, but it's worth me going over it. Orange, yellow, and I will know who watched the video because they're going to do it correctly. Green, and if you didn't watch the video, if you just look at the pictures I took and you do your assignment without watching the video, then you're not going to hear all the little pointers I'm giving you. Oh, I may have done that wrong. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. No, I think I'm okay. All right, so what I did is I traced over those lines. Now I don't want you to leave it like this. What I want you to do is color then inside so I have a nice thick stripe here. And okay, see how I did back and forth, back and forth? So instead of just a line, I got a nice thick stripe. Now I'm gonna do my orange stripe. So between the orange and the yellow, I'm gonna color back and forth, back and forth. I'm going kind of fast. I might go back and fix it up a little bit better later, but so that you have a nice thick stripe. Okay, yellow. There's my order. Remember the song we learned? We learned two. But the one I've been doing for years is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. These are the colors of the rainbow. Now, sometimes you'll see they'll say indigo and violet. It's just kind of a dark purple and a light purple. Okay, and now I've got my blue stripe. And then I'll finish coloring the flowers and the pot and the picture of me later. But I just wanted to do the rainbow. There we go. So this last stripe, I'll go purple also. And oh, I just love my rainbow. Okay, didn't that turn out pretty? And then I'm gonna color, I'll leave that white because that's the cloud. I'm gonna color my pot black, and then I'm gonna color all the pretty flowers. I might even put some flowers coming over here like they're overflowing. Okay, if it's full, they might be overflowing down to the ground, so I'll put some flowers over here. They're falling out of the pot. I'm going to make them piled high, even some down by my feet. There's so many flowers. That pot is so full that the flowers, look, they're overflowing the flowers, okay? And I'm going to finish coloring this, and I'll post that. So I want you to take a picture of this. I want to see that that's done, and then you're going to put it back in your green folder, and I absolutely need all of these back. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did. I included April and May in there too. Please return them. I don't want to have to make those over again on my computer. And I'm going to make an announcement, but I think I will be at school this Friday in the afternoon, and we'll have a drop-off day because I really need all this stuff back. I need time to clean all of these boards. I need time to get all the math and all the reading packets back. I need time to empty out the folders and decide what we're saving and what we don't need, okay? So I will make an announcement. So lots of stuff going on. It's going to be a busy, busy week. All right, bye-bye.